Hello students, in this video we are going to look at some examples illustrating the concept of splitting the middle term. The first equation is solve for x 8x square minus 22x minus 21 is equal to 0. Comparing this equation with the standard form, we have A is equal to 8, B is minus 22 and C is minus 21. Now let us find the product AC. AC is 8 times minus 21. That means minus 168. Now in splitting the middle term, we are actually splitting this B. Here B is minus 22 and the product AC is minus 168. We have to split minus 22 into two numbers R and S such that their product is minus 168. Now how can we do that? This is a big problem to us. Let us try to work it out. Now, factorizing 168 into prime factors, we have these factors 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. We have to construct two numbers using these factors such that their product is minus 168 and their sum is minus 22. Now if you take 7 3 ja 21 and here 2 2 ja 4 4 2 ja 8, 8 and plus 21, this is 8 plus 21, that is 29. Therefore, minus 22 cannot be splitted into 8 and 21. Now, we see that this product, the product is negative. Therefore, these two numbers must be of opposite sign. One is positive and the other is negative. Now here we see that this is also negative and therefore the negative number must be greater in amount than the positive number. Therefore, the negative number must be greater in amount to this minus 22. That means the negative number must be smaller than minus 22. Now let us look for another splitting. Here we see 7 4 ja 28 minus 28 and the other factors 3 2 ja 6 6 plus 6. Now if we are adding these two, we are getting minus 22 and if we are multiplying these two, we are certainly getting minus 168 because these numbers have been taken from their factors. So b can be splitted into two numbers, minus 28 and 6. So we can write it here. 8x square minus 22x minus 21 is equal to 0. That means 8x square, and in place of minus 22 we can write minus 28 plus 6 times x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now opening this bracket we have 8x square minus 28x plus 6x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now grouping the terms like this. Here we have 4x times, because 4x is a common factor and highest common factor of these two terms. Therefore 4x times, here we have 2x and here we have 7, 2x minus 7. Plus similarly 3 is the highest common factor of these two terms. Therefore 3 times 2x minus 7. Now 2x minus 7 is a common factor to these two terms, this term and this term. Therefore 2x minus 7 times 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. Thus, this quadratic polynomial is factorized into two linear polynomials. And from this, we can easily solve the quadratic equation. Here the first equation gives us x is equal to minus 3 by 4, and the second factor gives us x is equal to 7 by 2. Thus x is equal to minus 3 by 4 and x is equal to 7 by 2 are the roots of that quadratic equation. Let us see another example. Here solve for x. 9x square minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Comparing with the standard form, a is equal to 9, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to minus 2. You can easily see here. Now the product a times c is nothing but minus 18. Now the prime factorization of 18 is this. Now b is here minus 3 and ac, the product, is minus 18. We have to look for two numbers r and s such that b is splitted into r and s. That means their sum is minus 3 and their product is minus 18. Now here we see that 3 2 is 6. Here also, we also see this is negative. Therefore these two numbers must be of opposite sign. One is negative and the other is positive. Now here we see that this is a negative. Therefore the negative number must be greater in amount than this minus 3. Therefore one factor must be less than minus 3. And in terms of quantity, you can say that this negative term is greater than minus 3. Therefore, one of the number must be greater than 3. Now, here 3 2 is 6 and this is 3. Let us see, this is minus 6 and this is plus 3. If you add them, you will get minus 3. And if you multiply them, you will get minus 18. Therefore, these two numbers will work. And therefore, we can write 9x square minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. That means 9x square plus, and in place of minus 3, we can write minus 6 plus 3. Minus 6 plus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now opening the bracket, we have 9x square minus 6x plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Again grouping the terms and taking the highest common factor. Here 3x is the highest common factor of these two terms. Therefore 3x times 3x minus 2 plus 1 times 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now 3x minus 2 is a common factor of this term and this term. Therefore, taking it outside, 3x minus 2 multiplied by, here it is 3x, here it is 1. 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. And if the first factor is 0, it gives us x is equal to minus 1 by 3. And if the second factor is 0, it gives us x is equal to 2 by 3. Hence, x is equal to minus 1 by 3 and 2 by 3 are the solution or roots of the equation. Okay, thank you.